Traitors, when both bold and sly, find treasure a beguiling thing, especially when it can buy a ransom for a king.
Stop that knocking! What do you want?
I would speak with Lady Marion Fitzwalter.
The lady of the castle. If you want to crust her a cup of wine, go round to the postern gate and ask the scullion.
Thank you, I've eaten. Come, take me to your mistress.
On your way, fellow.
Tell her the berries are on the holly.
Now, why should I tell her that? She can see for herself.
Go. Tell her I say.
The groom would know. Would you be riding, my lady?
Not today, Nanny. I expect guests.
Not that Robin Hood, I hope. They say there is a poor witless creature sitting at the gate, all dressed in rags. I would see the mistress, he says. Be gone with you, says Rolf, or I'll set the dogs on you. Then do you know what the beggar says? There are berries on the holly, he says.
Go down to the gate and bring him to me here.
That I will not, my lady.
Immediately.
But he is a rascally fellow. And dirty.
Nanny, will you do as I say?
Rolf! Rolf! Is the beggar still at the gate?
Oh, the world's gone mad this morning. There are 3 of them now.
Save us! What villains!
Yes, and they're all wanting to tell her ladyship there's berries on the holly.
Well, don't stand there chattering. Open the gate to them.
Gentlemen, I'm glad to see that you're safely arrived.
Lady Marion.
That will do, Nanny. You may go to the kitchen now. And tell them we will dine within the hour. Oh, and tell Walter that these gentlemen would refresh and change, and that he must lay out our finest raiment.
For these scarecrows? Ah! Thank goodness you have come. My lady is in there with 3 cutthroats.
So they're here already. Splendid.
Last time we met, Lady Marion, you were in your mother's arms. A plump and pleasing bundle.
How's that, my lord?
Why, when I held this castle with your father against Northumberland and his rabble.
Ah, Friar Tuck. The Earl of Westmoreland, Lord Faversham, Henry of Exeter.
Gentlemen.
You can speak openly in front of father. He enjoys the confidence of Her Majesty, Queen Eleanor.
I can understand your reticence, gentlemen. Today there is treachery, even in the highest places.
Towards the ransom money for the release of King Richard, now in prison in Austria. I fear that this may be part of a nationwide movement. And I entreat your Highness to see that every precaution is taken to prevent this ransom money leaving the country. I am your most loyal subject, Charles, High Constable of England. See that that's dispatched immediately and in the utmost secrecy to Prince John. Oh, and send Master Shaw the tailor here.
Good morning, my lord.
Good morning, Master Taylor. Well, what news?
The gentleman I spoke of would like to arrange a meeting with you, my lord.
Well, I'm here any day if he wishes to see me.
Not here, my lord. He would see you this evening at an inn called the Blue Boar on the verge of Sherwood Forest.
He's a wary bird, your gentleman. Well, this collar needs to be higher.
Yes, just a trifle, my lord.
Well, can't you tell me his name?
I fear not. You see, he's a trusted agent of King Richard, but he begins to see that the future lies not with Richard, but his brother John.
Yeah, he sees her right. Well, what manner of information has he?
He said I might tell you that it concerned large sums of money that are at this very moment being carried by couriers to a secret meeting place. A king's ransom, you might say, my lord.
This is magnificent. At last we can buy our king's freedom.
His Majesty will be home before summer.
And Prince John will be looking for a home.
And what arrangements have been made for the safe transport of the ransom to Austria?
The Queen Mother has cloaked her plans in great secrecy.
And wisely.
Ah, Robin. My lords, Robin of Locksley, the Earl of Westmoreland, Lord Faversham.
What's this man doing here? He's an outlaw.
The Queen has entrusted him with the delicate task of transporting the ransom to the coast.
Lady Marion, I have a great responsibility in this matter. I have to consider all those loyal subjects in the north, many of whom can ill afford these generous gifts that they have made. You must forgive me if I question the arrangement.
My lords, here is my authority from Queen Eleanor.
It may well be a forgery.
We all know that Prince John will do anything to prevent this ransom reaching Austria. His spies are everywhere. We must be prepared for treachery.
And it seems that we've found it.
We must not let this treasure out of our sight until we have further instructions from the Queen herself.
As you will, my lords. But I must warn you that the ship sails within 2 days. There's no time to waste. May I ask which one of us is to ride to the Queen?
As the highest in rank, it is fitting that the Earl of Westmoreland should ride to the Queen.
I agree, my lord.
Well, gentlemen, as it is your wish, I shall leave straightway. I shall not let the treasure out of my sight until you return.
I, too, shall watch the treasure.
Guard it well.
Why, Robbie.
The treasure's gone.
This great lump stopped me from doing anything.
I saw somebody going through the secret panel. I thought it was you, Robin.
Traitor.
But Robin! Now he's gone.
You're the thief, my Lord Westmoreland.
Now you will put the coffer back in the tree. Now, on second thoughts, I think we'll hide it here by these roots. Cover it up with those branches. I am not taking the point of my sword from your back until I hand you over to the High Constable of England.
Oh, the constable's a friend of yours, eh? You keep unsavory company.
High company, Robin. For when John is king, the constable will be the Lord Chancellor.
And what will that make you?
Who knows?
Tell me, how did you know about the secret passage in Fitzwalter Castle?
I was there during the siege. That was the way we got the food in. Don't try that again, my friend. Lead on to the blue ball.
Who's that thundering at the door at this hour of the night? And works his face to the bone. Can't get his rest. Who's there? We're all abed.
A gentleman. Open.
We've all sorts of gentlemen in the forest. Thieves, cutthroats, outlaws. What sort of gentleman are you?
Pray spare your wit and open to the High Constable of England.
The High Constable. Your Highness, I beg you enter. Is there anything I can do for you?
That's better. You can begin by giving me a room for the night.
This way, my lord.
Has anyone asked for me here?
Asked here? For you? Oh, no, my lord. Will this suit your worship?
It will do. I'm expecting a guest. Pray open the door with more alacrity than you showed last time. Otherwise he may not stay. And bring me a bottle of wine.
Yes, your Highness.
Are the men all here?
Yes, my lord. I brought them by the back ways. No one saw them.
Any strangers about?
No, my lord.
Good. In case my mysterious visitor decides upon treachery, post your men all round the inn. Keep them well hidden. If anybody's going to be caught in a trap, it's not going to be me.
So you're up at last, my dear.
And who might you be?
Captain to the High Constable of England.
Why call me at this hour? It's not light yet.
My lord has a guest. He's been calling for breakfast.
And what are those soldiers in the bar? Will they want breakfast too?
Nope. They're on duty. They're guarding a most important prisoner.
And who's that?
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood?
Go and look for yourself.
You say that you have this ransom money?
It is hidden in the forest.
And what are your terms for delivering it to me?
That I'm accepted by Prince John as a loyal ally, and that I'm acknowledged Premier Earl north of the Humber, with all the rights that attend that high position.
You ask for much.
And I give much. For when I give you Richard's ransom, I give John the throne of England. I have also given you Robin Hood.
True. I can promise you that Prince John will not be ungrateful and will gladly grant you all you ask.
Come then. Let us fetch the treasure.
Of course, you could just tell me where it is and I could collect it myself.
No trouble at all. We'll go together.
He's dead, my lord.
I'm becoming impatient. Come, tell me where this treasure is hidden. Your obstinacy is very foolish. I know perfectly well you saw where it was hidden. Why not save me the trouble of having to force the secret out of you?
Why not save your torturers the trouble, Constable? They'll only be wasting their time.
We'll see about that. Take him away.
Wait. I think perhaps he tells the truth. He would not yield so easily. And if we were unlucky enough to kill him before he did, the treasure would be lost.
You have some other plan?
I suggest, my lord, that we set up a gallows here in the inn yard and let everyone know that Robin Hood is to be hanged today. The outlaws will be here soon enough to rescue him. We'll lay an ambush with our force easily overpower them. When his friends are standing in line with nooses round their necks, he'll tell us all we want to know.
You seem to have hit on his weakness, Captain. An excellent plan. Lock him up.
Where does that lead to?
The cellar.
Now, that'll do. Take him in there. Find his feet and keep a good watch.
He's just told me that Robin's been captured at the Blue Boar Inn. They're setting up a scaffold to hang him in the yard.
Come on,
Wait a minute. This story sounds strange to me. If they were going to hang Robin, they'd do it in Nottingham for everyone to see.
I don't care how it sounds to you, as long as we save him.
All right, come on.
You wanted me, my lord.
Yes, girl. How many times must I ask for my breakfast? This waiting makes me hungry.
Our scouts report that they've seen the outlaws crossing a watling road, my lord. Not more than a mile away. The outlaws are now approaching our ambush, my lord.
Splendid. Our base is drawing them on. Take Robin Hood out and set him on the scaffold.
Take the prisoner to the yard and set him on the scaffold.
Not one word from you.
The prisoner's not here. He's gone.
bit off.
Take it off.
Surround the Blue Boar. Keep out of sight until you hear one blast on this, then attack.
Any sign of them yet? It can't be long. I'm going to enjoy their look of surprise when my men cover them.
Why isn't Robin Hood on the gallows? What are they waiting for?
Perhaps they're sulking because I declined their invitation. Don't move! Just do as I say, or you're both dead men. Now call the whole of your force into the inn yard immediately.
That won't do you any good. Do as I tell you.
Go on.
Jacob! Call every man into the yard!
Tell them to sing.
Sing?
Sing what?
Oh, something gay. Summer is a-coming in.
Jacob! Order them to sing Summer is a-coming in.
Come on, sing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lovely sings cuckoo, grow with seed and blow with
Louder.
seed and sing in
Louder.
old and new.
Louder!
Sing cuckoo.
What do you make of it, Little John?
No. Sounds as though there were dozens of them. Might have been a trap that went off before it was supposed to.
Look, there's Robin. By the holy saints, so it is.
Robin! Little John, thanks for coming. You almost ran into trouble. The inn's full of men-at-arms.
Why were they singing?
Oh, I knew you were a music lover, so I told them to. Come on, I've got to collect that ransom and get it to the coast. I thought we'd lost our king.
Bring it forward on you. Sing cuckoo. You will see
Look, my lord.
of the landlord of the coffee house. Summer is a-coming in. Loudly sings cuckoo. Grow with seed and blow with Robin Hood, riding through the glen. Robin Hood, with his band of men. Feared by the bad, loved by the good. Robin Hood. He called the greatest archers to a tavern on the green. They vowed to help the people of the king. They handled all the trouble on the English country scene and still found plenty of time to sing. Robin Hood, riding through the glen. Robin Hood, with his band of men. Feared by the bad, loved by the good. Robin Hood.